Hey, what's happening everyone? This is Arrow Wanderer, and on today's video I thought I'd like to showcase my entire Jean-Claude Van Damme collection. Now for the people that don't know who Jean-Claude Van Damme is, he's the Stallone Schwarzenegger ass kicker without the guns, knives and everything else. He's a martial artist from Belgium, from Brussels, and yeah, he made it big in the States, in the film industry, doing martial arts movies, action movies. But anyways, enough said. Everyone knows who Jean-Claude Van Damme is, but anyone who was born after, I don't know, the year 2005, I don't know, from there onwards, wouldn't have heard of him. But anyways, I'm gonna cut the shit. In no particular order, I'm gonna show you my Jean-Claude Van Damme collection, starting with "You are not the Tanaka, you are not the Japanese." Bloodsport. Now, Bloodsport, I love this movie. Now, I'm not going to talk about all of these, but I'm going to talk about the good ones. Now, Bloodsport's one of my favorite ones. And Bloodsport's about Jean-Claude Van Damme's character. When he was a kid, he broke into this guy's house and they caught him, and then they said, you know, if you want to, you know, we're not going to take you to the cops, but you've got to, like, if you don't mind being my son's sparring partner, this and that. Anyways, he learns karate off this older guy, and then eventually the older guy's son dies fighting in this thing called the Kumite, which is like, it's a full contact tournament where there are 3 ways of winning the fight. 1, you knock the person out. 2, they tap out, say mate, which means I give up. Or 3, they kill them. And this is like a really brutal sport. And anyways, then Van Damme wants to honor his master, his sensei, and yeah, he fights in this tournament, and the army's after him because he skips from the army because he was in the army recruits, I think. Yeah. And yeah, from there onwards, yeah, pretty much you gotta watch the movie. But anyways, next one on the list is another one of my favorites, and that is Nowhere to Run. I'm sorry, lady, I have to leave you. Nowhere to Run, top film. It's about long story short, it's about a bus full of prisoners, and yeah, and Van Damme's a prisoner, and his friend runs the bus off the road and gets his friend out of this bus, and eventually the two, you know, speed off, but one of the prison guards isn't knocked out. He takes out a sniper rifle, shoots his friend who's driving, and as they're driving off, like meters and meters down the road, but he still gets shot in the head or the back of the neck or something. And anyways, Van Damme's on his own. He gets rid of the car, buries his friend, and he's out there living in the like wilderness, in the woods. And then like there's this family that live like out there in the bush, and he becomes really close with them, and they don't really know about his past. And yeah, awesome movie. Anyways, next one on the list is Jcvd. Now I haven't seen this, and I don't even know what it's about. Well, I know it's about, I think it's about a bank heist or something. Never seen this movie. I saw the first 10 minutes of it. It looks alright. Most people say that he didn't do a good job in opposed to fighting, but he did a good job in regards to the acting. He did a good job. They say he should get like an Academy Award for that movie, like, because he did a good job. Anyways, next one on the list is Van Damme in Lionheart. Okay, Lionheart. This is alternate title, Wrong Bet, and yeah, I haven't seen this movie in a while, but yeah, it's an alright film. Next film is The Order. Now I don't even want to talk about this film because it was a flop. My cousin gave me this because he didn't want it, but yeah, I think I've seen half of it, but that's it. Next one on the list is Street Fighter. Now, Street Fighter's a good movie. It's got some nostalgia to it. You know, it's a good movie. Not one of my favorites, but it's definitely up there with the nostalgic. It's got nostalgic qualities to it. Anyways, next one on the list is Knockoff. Now I love this film, Rob Schneider, Van Damme. And yeah, what this film's about, long story short, he's a cop I think, and it's about him and Rob Schneider's character taking down these people who counterfeit these jeans. And in the button, I think it's in the buttons of the jeans, yeah, they put these little bombs. And yeah, interesting, just typical cop comedy action movie. But anyways, next one on the list is Van Damme in Inferno. Yeah, Inferno, right? This movie is pretty much a revenge film, and it's about Van Damme's character. He gets left in the desert, left for dead, and it's pretty much about, you know, him, you know, getting revenge on the people that try to kill him. That's pretty much what it's about. Now, next one on the list is a 3-pack, and I'm going to talk about Jean-Claude Van Damme in Double Impact. This one comes with Double Impact, Death Warrant, and Maximum Risk. Now, Death Warrant is a prison movie with Van Damme. Double Impact is a film where he plays twins. He plays two characters in the film. It's pretty much Van Damme, special effects, 2 of Van Damme's in the movie. And yeah, that's pretty much what it's about. But yeah, Maximum Risk, I forget what it's about. I haven't seen that in a while, but anyways. Now, next one on the list is Double Team. And if you haven't seen Double Team, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a cop movie. I haven't seen it in a while, but from what I can gather, it's yeah, it's a pretty much just standard cop movie. I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. Anyways, next one on the list is a pretty unique, obscure, weird Van Damme film, and I love this film, and I'm going to talk about it, and that is Cyborg. Yeah, this film is a Van Damme film based in the future, and these gang of people are after him, and it's based in the future, and they want to kill him. Awesome film, really cool Van Damme film. But anyways, the next one on the list is, it's a 3-pack, another 3-pack with Legionnaire, In Hell, and Wake of Death. Now I'm going to talk about In Hell because this is a newer Van Damme film, and it's a really good Van Damme film, not like his other new films that he's made. Like the other ones that he's made, you know, haven't really been too good, you know. But this one is really good, In Hell. And what it's about is pretty much he comes home, he finds his wife dead, he finds someone killing his wife, and then I think from what I can remember, I haven't seen this one in a while as well, I think he gets blamed for the murder, and no, sorry, he doesn't get blamed for the murder. He catches the guy, and when they're in court, yeah, the guy gets let off because they can't convict the guy, and Van Damme in court, he ends up killing the guy, and then Van Damme goes to prison. Really dramatic, really sad movie, but he did a really good job in that film. I think that's one of my favorite films that he's done, where his acting is like top notch. Anyways, next one on the list is an anthology, and that is the No Retreat, No Surrender movies. And I'll only talk about the first one because I only really like the first one. The other ones are good, but yeah, pretty much the first one is the one you've got to see. 2 and 3 are good, and then from there onwards, it's not really, I wouldn't bother watching the other ones. But having said that, yeah, what it's about is Van Damme has a smaller role in this film, by the way. This is like, I think it's his second film. His first film was this film called Black Eagle, and he was also in this movie where he had a cameo appearance, the breakdance movie. Anyways, what this film is about, No Retreat, No Surrender, is about Van Damme is with a group of these Russian gangsters, and they go to America and they take over different karates, and yeah, pretty much they're bullies, and they go to this one karate in LA where the main character, Jason Stillwell, played by what was his name? I forgot his name now. But yeah, Kurt McKinney, that's his name. Yeah, Kurt McKinney. He's like a teenager, and his dad runs his gym, and one day they come to the gym and they break his dad's leg, and Van Damme is like, he's like the big bodyguard, and he like is a good fighter. And then at the end of the film, the main character gets karate lessons from Bruce Lee's ghost, and pretty much the end of the film is about like Van Damme's character versus this kid who's had this ghost of Bruce Lee teach him karate. Really awesome film, unique, Definitely go out there and see it. An 80s film, really, really old school 80s film. Some bits are cheesy in it, but it's so good. It's so cheesy, but that's what makes it good. Anyways, the next ones on the list are the Universal Soldier movies. Now let's put these up to the screen. Make that thumbnail. Yeah. So what this is about and what this is about it's a futuristic film about police officers and yeah, awesome film. Next one on the list is The Quest. I love this film. One of my favorites. Karate film based on this beach where they have these fights on the beach. Really cool film. Can't really say too much without spoiling it. But anyways, now the last one on the list, which is my favorite Van Damme film of all, and I have most of these on Blu-ray, but I'm going to talk about this one in detail because it's my favorite Van Damme film. And that film is Kickboxer. Yeah, Kickboxer. Tell me the truth! Tell me! Don't rape me. Anyways, what this film is about here, they've recently made a new Van Damme Kickboxer film, but that was just, I don't even want to get into how bad it was, but anyways, it was good that Van Damme was in it. I only watched it because he was in it. But anyways, the original Kickboxer movie, they've made about 5 or 6 of them now. What the original Kickboxer movie is about is, Van Damme's character, his brother is a kickboxer, and one day Van Damme and his brother go to Thailand to fight the best of the best in Thailand. Van Damme's his brother's trainer, like he trains him up before these fights. He, massages him, gives him like the buckets of ice, whatever, right? And then, during this fight in Thailand, Van Damme's brother gets paralyzed because there's this fighter there who's like one of the best fighters in the kickboxing world, and yeah, he pretty much gets paralyzed, and Van Damme's brother is hospitalized, has to stay in the hospital for a couple of months. Van Damme wants revenge. He goes to all these places, no one will teach him karate, and then he meets this one guy named Taylor, this American guy, and he takes him to this old school kickboxing trainer who lives out in the bushes, who teaches him like the old school methods of fighting. And it's pretty much this old guy in Van Damme, the whole process of the teaching him karate, teaching Van Damme karate, and then you're pretty much just prepping him up for a fight with this Tong Po character who's like this mean kickboxing gangster. And pretty much at the end of the fight, they fight with broken glass on their knuckles, wrapped in like cloth. It's an awesome, awesome movie. I can't say enough good things about it, but you've got to watch the film. Freaking awesome film. And having said that, I'm going to end this video because I like to ramble, bamble, shamble on. Having said that, like this video, let me know what you think, and in the comments down below, let me know your favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme film. And I do love Steven Seagal films, by the way, And having said that, I'm gonna let you all go because right now, I've got some movies to watch, and I'll see you all in my next video. And in my next video, I will be talking about my favorite childhood movies. So, see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, grab your popcorn for the next video because I'm going to be talking about some great movies like Matilda and some other ones. But anyways, I'll see you guys later and see you women later. Signing out and enjoy your night. I'm the best! I'm the best!